Hello students, today we will discuss the back exercise of your chapter electricity. I want all of you to open your NCERT books and read the questions given in back exercise. The question 1 says, a piece of wire of resistance R is cut into 5 equal parts. These parts are then connected in parallel. If the equivalent resistance of this combination is R dash, then the ratio of R is to R dash is. Students, they have given us a wire whose resistance is R, and they have cut this wire in 5 equal parts. So when we will cut this wire in 5 equal parts, then the resistance of each part will become R by 5. Why? Because resistance is directly proportional to length. Length 1/5 हो गई है एक पार्ट की, तो resistance will also become R by 5. So resistance of each part is equal to R by 5, and when they are connected in parallel, then 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 plus 1 by R4 plus 1 by R5. And as per question, Rp is R dash. So 1 by R dash becomes 1 by R by 5 plus 1 by R by 5, right? 1 by R by 5. So 1 by R dash becomes 5 by R plus 5 by R plus 5 by R plus 5 by R plus 5 by R. 1 by R dash is equal to 25 by R. This implies R dash becomes R by 25. And the ratio of R is to R dash becomes R upon R by 25 equal to 25. So option number D is correct. Right, students? Please read the next question. The question says, which of the following term does not represent electric power in a circuit? We have derived formulas for electric power, students. And in this question, the option number B, that is IR square, is not the formula of electric power. Rest all I square R, VI and V square by R represent electric power. Now read question number 3. An electric bulb is rated 220 volt and 100 watt. When it is operated on 110 volt, the power consumed will be. So as per question, the power of the bulb is 100 watt and it is operated on 220 volt supply. And when you will operate it on 110 volt supply, how much power it will consume? Students, then potential difference will change and current will also change. But one physical quantity, that is resistance of the bulb, will remain same. So first of all, we will find the resistance of the bulb, which can be calculated by using the formula power is equal to V square by R. Power is 100, V is 220 square by R. This implies R is equal to 220 into 220 by 100. R is equal to 484 ohm. When V is 110 volt, then again we can find the power by using the same formula V square by R. Voltage is 110 and resistance we have calculated, that is 484. 110 to 110 upon 484. Calculate this, you will get your answer, that is 25 watt. Most of the students use the formula power is equal to VI in this question. Please don't use that formula, because in that formula, when the potential difference will reduce to half, current will also reduce to half, and you always do a mistake in that formula. So it's better to calculate the resistance first and then calculate the power using the formula V square by R. Okay, let's proceed to the next question. The question says, two conducting wires of the same material and of equal length and equal diameter are first connected in series and then in parallel in an electric circuit. The ratio of the heat produced in series and parallel combination would be. Students, you are given two wires and they are of same material, they have same length and they have equal diameters. So when length, dia and material is same, so both the wires will have same resistance, right? So let resistance of each wire is equal to R. Now we have to find the ratio of heat generated when they are connected in series and parallel. So when they are connected in series, the equivalent resistance is R1 plus R2, that is R plus R. So Rs becomes 2R, and heat is given by the formula V square by RT. Heat produced in series will be V square by Rs into T, that is V square by 2RT. Right, students? Similarly, we can find the heat generated in parallel. For that, we have to find the equivalent resistance in parallel, that is 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2, 1 by R plus 1 by R. So this implies Rp is equal to R by 2. So heat generated in parallel is equal to V square by Rp T. V square is same, Rp is R by 2 T. This becomes 2V square by R T. Right, students? And we have to find the ratio of heat generated in series to heat generated in parallel. In series, the heat generated is V square by 2RT divided by heat generated in parallel, that is 2V square T by R. This becomes R divided by 2V square T, and the ratio comes out to be 1 by 4. Heat generated in series is to heat generated in parallel is equal to 1:4. Right, students? Now read the next question, question number 5. The question says, how is voltmeter connected in a circuit to measure the potential difference between the 2 points? We have studied this earlier, beta. The voltmeter is always connected in parallel, right? Voltmeter is always connected in parallel across the points जिनके बीच में आपको पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस निकालना है, उन पॉइंट्स के बीच में इट इज ऑलवेज कनेक्टेड इन पैरेलल अक्रॉस द पॉइंट्स बिटवीन विच द पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस इज टू बी measured. Right, students?